You would be such an amazing mother is so weird and unnecessary. People either don't want kids or can't have kids. Why do you imagine them as parents? I don't imagine any parents as child-free. Why do they do it to me? This is such a great point. Why are people thinking about the kind of mom I would be? And do they think about the parenting potential of current parents? Like, is this something that people do all the time? You know, you have a group of your friends together and you're going down the line and you're like, okay, Ella, she'd be a good parent. Mary, not so much. Patricia, she needs some therapy first, but she could be a good parent. And after their friends do have kids, do they ever turn to their friends and go, you know, I really thought you'd be an awful mom, but you just proved to me you're amazing. Or, I really thought you'd be an awful mom, and I was correct. Your kids are fucked up. So I really would like people, but especially people who are parents, to answer that. Like, do you think about the parenting potential of everyone you meet? I don't get the thought process, because the only time I ever think about someone's potential as a parent is if they've just told me that they're pregnant. And your point about you not imagining parents being child-free makes me think about how anti-child-free people are so focused on our alleged regret, but it seems to be never the possibility of their fellow parents' potential regret. And they're never as worried about our regret in pretty much any other part of life. And I've always wondered why that is. Like, if you call up somebody and you say, I've decided not to have kids, unless that person is child-free themselves, they'll most likely ask you a lot of questions about what has led to this. Do you think it's a lifelong decision? You don't know them very well, they're gonna ask about your trauma. What if you meet the perfect guy and he wants kids? But if you call up somebody and you say, I've decided to leave my current job for a new one, they may ask, like, how you came to this decision, but most likely they're just gonna be like, well, if you think this was the right choice for you, I'm happy. So why is it any different when it comes to procreation, and especially the child-free side of procreation? Like, they're not worried about the potential damage to kids that are born. They're worried about the potential damage to our regret rate. I don't know. And parents, I am aware that once you have kids, you really can't win. You have to give your firstborn a sibling, then you have to have one of each sex, and you have too many kids. So why don't we just all agree to stop commenting on each other's reproductive choices unless somebody is being hurt? Deal?